What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. It's your girl, G Girl. I'm about to get a special artist from Ohio to Boston, Sonny Carneige. Sonny, hold on one second. Let me get him. I'm reading what it's saying. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get him on here. We're trying to get Sonny on here from Ohio. All right, so I sent him. Sonny, I sent it to you. Do you see it? What'd you do? You didn't accept it. I'm gonna send it again to you. Saying add-in. You accepted? I'm just trying to get the artist on here. Just bear with me. Bear with me. This is interview 430 interviews. What's going on, Sonny?
Was popping.
Let them know your government that you go by.
You said what now?
I said go let them know the other name you go by.
Voicez.
Voicez.
With an EZ in the back.
Okay, all right. And
So,
welcome to the Iccy Show. The last time I had you on here was 2 years ago in the summertime, and you were out in Boston.
and you showed me a good time, baby girl. I appreciate it. Much love.
Thank
Shout
you.
out
Thank
to
you.
the B-Town.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love and respect. You were a great guest to come to Boston from Ohio. And I seen you've been doing some big things. What's going on, Jesse? I appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah, I've been doing all kinds of stuff, man. I just started walking, so, that put a little dimper on everything, but I'm back. Blessings to the man above and your boy keeping it G. Oh, yeah, I got Icon magazine. I'm supposed to be coming out in that pretty soon. Shout out to Miss Lee and everybody down that way. So I'm gonna try to do that. And I'm gonna have to get you on the album too. You know what I'm saying? Giving a little shout out. You the home girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I actually done some drops from Massive Hustle Records, and my artist Colombian Dragon. I'm on some things for him, so I get a little.
Oh yeah, shout out to homie too, man. Tell him that beat was so fire. I ain't even laid it yet, cause I'm gonna try to get you up on there too. But that track he gave me when I was down there, that was fire.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
He was actually asking me about that if you ever got on it. So
yeah, it's ready to go, baby. It just popped out the oven. You feel me?
Yo, what you looking so warm? You make me feel like I'm shivering over here. What you doing?
Man, I just came from outside. The boy was running around moving, stopped at the spot. You know what I'm saying? We down at the little studio, catching and recording, so I kept the coat on. It's kind of chilly up this month, like, you feel me?
Yo, we're about to get a blizzard tomorrow. We're about to get 6 to 8 inches.
Shit, man, it's coming down here now, right now. It's coming.
Also, then it's coming up this way.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I just want to start off. I got to start. R.I.P. Don Hazel. Actually, when I was calling you Sonny, like I was like, yo, like calling your name. I got to come up with a nickname for you now. Big Daddy. That's what I'm saying. Big Daddy. That's your new name for me.
They call me SC too. If you have a problem saying that Carnegie, you know what I'm saying. They call me SC. Sonny Carnegie, SC, dollars and cents.
Okay.
So, you know, I got all kind of aliases and shit, you know. But
Yeah,
your
because I
boy,
was seeing your post when you were coming in, and then I stopped your last name, and I was like, oh, hold on. But I knew they called you something else, and I didn't want to screw it up. That's why I wanted you to come on here. But I was trying to read what you were saying to me, so I rather got you on here, and I'm glad I did.
exactly.
So I know you've been doing a lot of things, actually. I've seen that you are on DTF Radio with Virgo G. You on Spotlight Entertainment Magazine.
Yeah,
And
Bill G, that's the homegirl. Shout out to her. She cool too. Much love, much love, much
yes,
love.
Virgo G.
Both of y'all.
I'm actually going out there on Wednesday. I'll be out in Brooklyn, New York. So anybody that's out there in Brooklyn, link with me. You know, your girl will pull up, get an interview real quick on the spot. And your interview number 430 interviews I've done in 3.5 years. So congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you, baby girl. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Yeah, I got.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Turn your volume down just a tad because I think it's a interference going back.
All right.
All right. Yeah, there you go. So,
Yeah.
I know you got some songs with Post Malone.
Glasses Malone.
Glasses Malone. Okay.
Yeah. We got some hot tracks coming right now, though. It's about to be fire, popping. I guarantee you. I'm gonna do something with the homie down your way, Mossberg Swerve. You know, we been chatting back and forth, Cadillac Spin, you know, a couple of them cats, you know what I'm saying? They showed me love when I was down there also. I let them know, like I said, a lot of people didn't know, like, my knee was, I hate injuries. I'm a baby. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted, though. Never no sucker over here. But that motherfucker had a nigga bent, you know what I'm saying? So I was behind on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I got Quiet Nigga coming out. That's with Spice One. Shout over there to the west. Uh, I got some features. Vanessa Diamond Queen from San Francisco. Me and her got one coming out called Make It Rain. So it's,
Okay.
you know, I'm working.
Yo, I
Yeah.
know you always working. You were working when you couldn't even walk, and amen that God had you blessed, you know, to walk again. I was actually scared because as soon as you left Boston, then that's when you got laid down, and you were laid down for a few months. So
Oh shit. Not
I'm
a
glad.
few.
I'm glad you're back. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a gift. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people do know of you, and I'm glad you're working with Mossberg Swerve. He's
Well,
actually
yeah.
a great artist from Boston, and so is Cadillac Spin. Mossberg Mossberg Swerve has a lot of material out there and a lot of videos. So I would like I'm looking forward for that collab with you guys. He's actually a great, 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 great artist. So salute to
And
you
I'll
making.
shout out to the homie I met down there too, K Mob. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
free
Free the
Kmart,
homie.
free Kmart.
Yeah, yeah, free the homie, you know. I hate to see anybody caught in them predicaments, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of homies up this way, man. I lost two, you know, condolences to the family and whatever. But when you go down that road, man, you know, bars and all that shit, that's the shit that make a motherfucker right because motherfuckers really go through that shit. Before you got anywhere you was going that step, it's always trouble coming your way, you know what I'm saying? So blessings on anybody that's still living and you're breathing. The things that look bad really ain't that bad. You know, keep your head up and keep it chucking. You feel me?
Facts. And you know it's crazy? That's why you brought up Moth, but it's crazy because I'm always like free the jails, and you know, I give them a shout out because no one, you know, they lose a lot of family members, they lose a lot of friends when they get locked up. And it's sad because, you know, they need the support, you know what I'm saying? They need those kites, keep those kites going to them, you know, and you know, nowadays the calls are expensive. So, you know, everyone's on a tight budget right now, and you know, I have respect for everybody. You know, we're all God's children. We're all related somehow. So, you know, I'm glad God gave you another chance to walk. I was actually devastated because I was like, what do you mean you can't walk after you left Boston? And I was so
Yeah.
happy to spend the week with you, you know, to get to know you as an artist. And, you know, what's going on, Queen? Miss Dawn King in the building. She just got her homemade lazy lasagna from G Girl. I'm waiting for those pictures, Queen.
Oh, I'm
And
about to try it though. I'm about to try it. Yeah, it look good.
yo, it's so delicious and it's so easy. Instead of waiting for the lasagna to boil, you just take
Mhm.
that layer, pop out. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her. She's great person, great person. And you know, so with
Appreciate anybody tapping in, you know what I'm saying? Check and see what your boy doing, talking with the home girl, G girl. And going back to the prison thing, my dude in there, you know what I'm saying? Actually, it's one of my older cousins. He's been in there for 19 years
oh,
on false murder. So, you know, he got a book coming out too. You know, it was based out of Warren about, you know, the stuff that go down in Warren. But he was on the list from artists from way back,
okay.
Iceberg. But he got a book coming out and it's real live and it's real spill. But anybody that want to know that story, you know, keep a lookout for it. You know, I'll probably post it. I'm having a brain fart. I don't remember everything kind of lit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fill you in and on it. You can tack it in too. You know,
Definitely,
so
definitely. You know, I had a great time, and you got to meet Don Hazel. I actually, when we were at Lala's birthday, and I got to introduce you to him because he wanted you to get into some of his movies. So, he's very missed. Boston's hurting right now, due to his loss, and you know, I'm glad you got to meet him because then you could see the real Don Hazel that he was and still will. He's a legend from Boston. So I'm really glad you got to meet him. And I brought you around some great people from Boston that is still out here grinding, doing their music or hosting or whatever they got going on. But
you know, it's a struggle, you know, but you gotta keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? That's my music is my therapy when I write. You know, a lot of this new stuff that drop and people really listen to it. Once they listen to it, they understand where the kid coming from. Because man, I've been through it all since a young buck to a tall dog. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still
I'm
push.
sorry,
That's
Sonny. The DJ Black wants to come on here real quick. He's a legend from Boston, and he's gonna be added right now. So he
okay.
has something to say. So I just added him. So he's gonna join your. You better send him your music to him because he's coming on your live, and he's
All
a
right.
big legend. So he's about to come on. I hit the
All
add
right.
button. Hopefully we can get him on here. But he got a lot to say. He represents Boston real hard. He's one of the
Mm.
biggest DJs out here. And I hit the add button, DJ Black. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Welcome to the Iccy Show.
WB's in the building, DJ Black, you know how we do.
What's going
So
on this?
seriously, what's popping?
What's up, man? I see y'all getting it up there. I like that, man. That's what it is, man, you know?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Much love.
Yo, send me that music. I bang that, man, you know?
I met you first thing smoking, dog. No joke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. Icy, how you doing?
I'm doing better, thank you. How you doing, King?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get more artists together, man, because I'm ready to take this road trip as soon as this break down a little bit. I'm still
Okay.
on the radio. I'm off at 7, but you know, I got to see, when I see your show, I give y'all love what y'all doing, man. I was just listening to, you know, my man right here and you know, kicking at, you know what I'm saying? But we
Thank
got
you.
to stay focused on building, going up.
Yes, actually
Creating.
with him. He's from Ohio and he actually came out here.
Ohio?
Yeah, he's
That's
from
Oh
the
Ohio.
yeah.
Cleveland, Ohio?
Yeah, more accurate though.
Well, still, that's the home. Like I
Oh
got
yeah.
people up there. Cleveland, Ohio. That's the home of Ohio players. The home of that, my man who first made that Critical Conflict.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
Yep.
made
Yep.
that song, Hey, in the middle of the, yep.
Yeah.
And it was, they opened the
Brothers
doors
from
to
the
some of them.
struggle.
Huh?
Brothers from the struggle. You know,
Yeah. But they
Great
put it on the
Cash.
map. That's the thing about it. And some more out there, too.
Everywhere,
Trust
man.
me.
Everywhere.
Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, my boy's out there, man. My man Tank, he moved out there, so that's good, man. But I like, you know what I'm saying?
It's all
You
love.
on
We
my
all
page?
link.
Are
Got a
you on
link.
my page?
I don't know, but I'm about to be if I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Well,
always about that networking, dog. I got much
all right,
love.
you know, get
Appreciate
on
it.
that page. and then I connect and send you my email and all that. You send me that music.
Yes, no doubt. First thing
And I'll
smoking.
bang it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see what you under and all of that. When you get off like that, I see you got my email, don't you?
Inbox it to me just in case I lost it through
I'm gonna do that so you can hit him.
Yes,
All
yes.
right? Y'all be cool.
Don Hazel actually vouches for him. When I had him out here 2 years ago, he got to meet the legend, and he actually was supposed to be in some of his movies, but you know.
Yeah, man. That's a bad hit, man, with my man. That's my brother there, man. Let me tell you, right? Don Hazel, he's the truth, man. He's the truth. And just by hearing his name and all, I can't believe, like, he's gone.
No.
That's the thing that bothers. Like, we'll never hear him in the morning. We'll never hear him no more, you know? But like I said, the torch has been passed. You just got to pick it up and keep going. Whether it's movies and all, he was jack of all trades, man, you know? He went from rap. You know, I just got Little Nick whole album.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something so you know. Lil Nick, Team 220, Red Bone Soul, Frankie Wainwright, and all, and we all, because we used to rock. So we doing a routine and all that and put it together. So I just got the album. So y'all don't even know it's getting ready to bang. Trust me.
All right, cool.
I'm getting the artist. I'm gonna make the movement. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of this music out of here, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, so many people be getting mad at me because when they be sending me this music and I say, "Yo, go back to the lab with it," I don't be like it's whack. I be like, "Go back to the lab with it and come back better." I'm a DJ and I know what it is.
Yeah, definitely. We need to get you connected with Sonny, and you need to vote, aka Voicez. You need to hear his music, and he's out of Ohio. He's known out there. He got a lot of traffic.
I got him. Trust, you know, when I say I got him, I got him. All right, I'm gonna send you my email.
All right, cool. Thank you, DJ Black. I appreciate you. Much love.
All right.
Stay healthy.
Peace. I am. I just back on my grind.
Okay, we need you. We need you. You're a legend. We need you in Boston. All right, God bless. So, Sonny, come back in. Come back in. I hit you with the add button, so come back in. Because I need you to link with him. He's a legend in Boston. I hit you to the add in. We need you back in here. It should be adding you. Yeah, but get back in here. Don't be just. It says adding. Are you at a bad reception, Sonny? We need you. Here we go. Added. We need you back in here, aka Voicez. That was a legend from Boston 617, DJ Black on the Iccy Showw. He just gave you exclusive whose music he is dropping, and I'm gonna have them connect together. Voicez with DJ Black, and you know DJ Black for years. He was on the Iccy Showw about a month ago, kicking knowledge and about some big. It's saying adding. Are you at a bad reception? I need you back on here, Sonny. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. We know that you guys are having a snowstorm, a blizzard right there. Says no answer from, damn it, from you. I'm going to hit the add button again so you can accept it. So, yes. Here we go, back with the legend from Ohio. Yo, that guy that was just on here, I'm just going to break it down. I don't know if you met him or not when you were out here in Boston.
I don't think I did.
Yo, he's a legend from Boston. I known him since 2008, and me and him stayed connected through the artists I managed throughout the years, through if it was a show or something. But you know, now with our loss, we came actually closer, and I need you to link with him. He's a legend out here in Boston. You need to, I'm going to give you his email. You submit your music, your best tracks, and trust me and believe, he will get you turn around and play your music all the time out there. What you drinking on? What you sipping on? It looks bomb.
Oh, that's some that's some goose.
Oh, because you be
Goose
sipping
and
on
kind of juice.
drinks.
I'm just relaxing. A little sip, that goose. A little special drink I made with the grapes and the grape juice, you know.
Okay.
But I'm just on a relaxed tip, you know. I ain't moving nowhere. When we get off here, I'm just at the studio. I'm trying to make some of that fire, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. That's much love, you know. When I did come out there, you know, you did show love, much love. You know, you treated me like a king, and I appreciate that, no doubt.
You're very welcome.
That's why I got you on this next album. You got to give a shout out.
Yeah, I got you.
Promote, like, come holler at me at the Iccy Showw so we can ice capade on these niggas. You feel me?
I got you. I got you. You know it. You know I showed you a good time when you came in from Ohio to Boston. And, you know, I brought you around a lot of people. And the people I brought you around, you know, they're doing something. I don't know if all of them are, but I know most of them are. And, you know, I'm glad you're linking with Cadillac Spins. I'm glad you're linking with Mr. Mossberg Swerve. Because, you know, those are two people that I know. They are continuing. And like DJ Black was just on here, he is a legend in Boston 617. I mean, he goes back, like, people all through the hoods. You know, he was on here about a month ago, breaking down like the knowledge for Boston. And, you know, I'm glad he came on your live because you guys get to work. And he's always traveling. He's traveling around your area. So, you know, link with him for real.
No doubt, no doubt.
So I know you're always in the friggin' studio every time I talk to you. So how many songs you think you have approximately?
You know what, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I probably got like 150 songs at least. You know what I'm saying? This is songs that I had sitting back because I kept having ups and downs. You feel me? So you know, they was just songs sitting. Like Destiny's Ecstasy, I put that one out with Vero G, you know, on her music thing, and I ended up getting number 8. But I was sitting on that track for like almost 2.5 years.
Oh shoot, Mr.
So
Showbiz.
my nephew was like, put it out, huh? I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, I'm telling you. So I did it for him. But you know, in return, blessings, good things came behind it too. You feel me? So just
Mr. Showbiz is saying hi to you, Sonny. He's saying hi to you.
What's up with it, famo? Long time no see or hear. What's good with it?
He's in Texas now.
Yeah, I think he said he was going on a little journey or something with his uncle and shit, you know. And blessing, tell him safe travels. I'm like my birds flying and stuff.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I love your music. When actually you came to Boston, we were pumping it on Spotify. The whole trip we were listening to it, remember? And you had some fire bangers there. So all the new material, is it on there yet or no?
Yeah. Oh, them was all about to drop. You about to see something. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's serious. You know, I just had, man, that injury tore me up, dog. I ain't never had no knee injury, and I played sports, boxing, or whatever you want to know. You know, I really did that, you know, but it's all about keeping in shape and doing the right things too, you know. So, you know, I got flaws. I ain't no perfect guy, but you know what I'm saying, I do things to try to better myself, keep it popping, you feel me? So that's what it is. And we gonna
learn from mistakes. That's all you can do. And you know, God gave you a second chance to walk, and amen to that. I know you also invested in the Iccy Showw, the 2-in-1 grinders. You guys had a lit down there at your store out there.
Oh yeah, you know, we gonna network. You know what I'm saying? When you show me love, I give shouts out to you. And a lot of my dudes, you might have not thought I was promoting, but I'm a rep for you, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? When people click clack from other states to back and forth and network. You know what I'm saying? I promote you on that shit. You doing your thing. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. No doubt.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. Where do you see yourself in a year from now in this industry? Do you feel like you're gonna keep on banging out music, or you're gonna open a studio, or what are you gonna do?
Oh, we got that. We got them everywhere. But you know what I'm saying? I do got some other things going on. But I'm gonna be on the East Coast too, maybe by next year. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I got something in the plans. I don't know who I'm gonna be linking with, but we gonna keep it popping. And when it's for sure, I'll let everybody know. But other than that, oh yeah, your boy gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? I got my hands in a little bit of everything I can get my hands into. You know,
That's good.
it take money to make money. You feel me? I'm always had to spit and flows. I don't care if I had a cane and I was old, I still had them flows. I'm gonna let it go. No
Right.
doubt. You know what I'm saying? So I represent, I'm teaching right now. My cousin running a school in Ravenna. It's like a hip hop school. He teaching kids how to flow from poetry to rhymes and all that. You know what I'm saying? So he a teacher and he used to work with Babyface. I don't know if you hip the Babyface, the old singer Babyface. Yeah, he used
Yeah,
to
of
work.
course. That's the baby making love music right there.
There you go. You already know. Yeah, yeah. But he worked for him for years and stuff, so he out promoting, doing stuff. He also an artist. He from California. So, you know,
Okay.
I'm networking and, you know, just trying to keep everything together. Like I said, I represent, because I don't know if you've seen it like maybe last week, but I had my little nephews on there on the live. A lot of people got on there and they was rapping. They only 8 and 5.
Oh
And
wow.
everybody like, whoa, they was going like that. I'm like, yeah, dog. 'Cause I be messing with them since they was younger, teaching them. Shout out to Gambino. That's my little stepson. You know what I'm saying? He got stuff popping. He doing stuff right now.
I actually seen his music. I heard of his music. You actually played it for me. He
Yeah,
was on my Facebook. He's not anymore. So I don't know if he got a new Facebook or not.
yeah, he
All right,
might. Yeah.
I got a special guest on my show. I want you to see who it is. My son actually asks about you a lot. He remembers you.
Yeah.
Right. Come here. Look who I got on my show. Quick, quick, quick. You'll remember him. Look who it is. Yo, come here. He hasn't seen you. Let him see your big ass. You remember him? Long time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember you were asking about. Yo, look at his hair now. He wants braids.
Hey, he got to develop himself, you know, as in his soul. Let him go ahead and swing him back if that's what he like to do. You feel me? You got
Yo,
a good mind, just listen to her.
he'd be like, "Oh, you still talk to Sonny, the man that came?" I'm like, "Yeah, I still talk to him." And that's why I heard him in the kitchen. I was like, "Yo, come here," because he was asking about you. He
Yeah, that's
remembers
my
you
man
all the
too.
time.
That's
But thank
love.
you for coming on here. You can get out of here. I know you're
Trying
eating
to
and
kick him out now.
Nah, I just wanted him to see you because I know, he was asking recently about you. And it was just a coincidence he came down the stairs. I've been trying to get his ass down here for about 2 hours now. And then you were on here, so I'm like, come here. But he got big, right? Since the last time you
Yeah,
seen him?
man, I don't know what they putting in these kids' food, dog. They growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he healthy though. That's what count.
Amen. Amen to that. Amen. So so you're like a mentor then at that school.
Yeah, they just started it up though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going over there, and I'm gonna work with some kids. Like I said, it's a lot of them, man. Because back in the day, we ain't had nobody really like that to really show us and go this way and go that way. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of figured out a lot of stuff by myself. You feel me?
Facts.
But then I got the tool, the right to do it. The music part wasn't no problem. It was the business part. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning stuff. You know, I'm not ashamed of saying that. I'm just being real. You're never too old to learn something new.
I
That's
learn
what
stuff
God's
every
work.
day.
Exactly. Exactly. So you already know. But you know, just doing that, and I love music, man. And I'm gonna show so many different sides to the new music that I got coming out. That'll go back to my other name. They call me Voicez. EZ. Because cats be like, damn, hold up, you sound like that on one track, you sound totally different on that one. the beat bring out that emotion. You feel me? So that's what that is.
That's
SC,
awesome. That's
dollars and
awesome.
cents.
I would,
Son, shitting on niggas. Hey.
yo, you know what's crazy? I would like to be a part of is it your cousin's school that's teaching the younger generation?
Yeah.
I would like to take a
Well,
part or come and
they.
visit.
Oh yeah, yeah. He doing it at the school and he teaching. You know, I mean, shout out to my cousin Mo. You know, he do a lot of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? He be on some stuff. You know, he
I love
real cool. He real cool with one dude. What's his name? John B. The singer John B. He used to have a song with Tupac called "Baby Is You Still Down."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he messed with John B. too, and
Okay.
he know some people. But like I said, man, it's always about networking.
Yes.
That's how
Can't
things
be
is.
selfish in this industry. You really can't. If you're selfish in this industry is not for you. It really isn't because you need a team. If you don't have a team, at least you need to have your promotion team. Shout out to my street team. They're doing their thing with the stickers, so I have to give them a shout
Shout
out.
out to the Iccy street
Thank
team.
you.
Hey,
Thank
because when I come, I help with whatever I can. You know what I'm saying? Your boy keeping it on some real shit, you know. But, you know, you showed me love when I was down there. So I'm glad to see you doing good and
thank you.
celebrating and moving to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. And you
Thank
stayed on top of your game. So I salute you, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. Because you know why? I seen when I met you, and that's what I love about meeting different artists from across the states and across the country is, you get to see really how they're down, like down south. You're from down south. So it's like the swag is different, the way they pronounce it when they're rapping is different. And I love that because I don't know, music is my go-to when I'm depressed or when I'm going through something sad, or if you're having a bad day, you just put the music and you zone out, or when you're driving, you put the music up and you
Therapeutic.
zone. So,
Therapeutic.
yes, yes. And I feel like I'm always about the children of the future. And if we don't, we didn't have coaches, like you just said, we had to learn on our own. I had to learn how on my own about the Iccy Show, and now I'm doing the
Straight out the
Bible study,
mud.
the cooking show. And it's like we're the mentor for the next generation down because we didn't have that when we were growing up. And that's why I would love to take part on what you're doing with your cousin's school, or teaching the younger generation. I would love to come down there once this snow is gone. I would love to come back to Ohio. I was just out there June to September. I was doing a tour out there, and I would love to be come down there for like a week and like get to interact. And I would love to interview those kids with their parents' consent, because I know some of them are under 18. But I would love to do that. Like, that's my passion,
Because
to let.
we was having a discussion, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we was having a discussion about the newer generation of hip hop and some of the older generation. Now me, I fit in all above it. You know, I got some artists I be with in the studio and they be like, oh yeah, they using all that auto tune. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think times change and you swear I do some auto tune on certain tracks, but it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with the new style cats that's doing a lot of auto tunes. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a minute, so I adapt to anything. I love music, period. So I wanted to clear that case. I'm like, auto tune don't mean nothing. So what? It's auto tune. It's all part of music, so everybody have love and go with the vibe. I don't knock no artist or how they come or what they do. That's what you do. That's what you do. You know.
But I feel like auto tune, too much auto tune, that the artist, if you do too much of it, it's not your real character. It's not your real voice. You're not your real artist. You really want people to feel you. Once in a while, okay, it's good to use it. I don't judge anyone that uses it, but if you're using it all the time, give us you, give us your voice. Give us, like, let us feel you, because, Frank Sinatra, they didn't have it, and he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know who Frank Sinatra is, do your research. You shouldn't be in this music industry because he's one of
Already
the
know.
legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, what I'm trying to say. We want to
Listen,
hear, like how everyone did the drill music. Everybody did the drill music, and it's like, the drill music is gonna be a stage. It's just gonna come and go, and you know, like you want the crowd to feel your passion. They want you to feel you. You know, if you're going through something sad, you know, they're gonna really hear it from your heart because they know what kind of pain everyone goes through a breakup or anyone loses someone. That's gonna be your most powerful, your voice, and
Exactly.
it's important
I
for
agree.
you know, I'm a manager and I've managed a couple record labels and, you know, dealing with all the personalities and things like that. I got to, you know, see them and dealt with them. And, you know, a couple of them did use the what is it called?
Auto
The
tune.
auto tunes. And I feel like if you're an artist, give us you. You might be shy and thinking you can't sing. That's why you use it a lot. But give it a try. Like, you know, sit one-on-one with the producer. If you can't, maybe you're shy to have a group full of people in the studio. But try to give us you, because you know what? I guarantee once you start to give us you, you're gonna turn around and people are gonna cling on to you more because they're gonna be like, dang, I feel where he's coming from. I feel that pain. I feel like how strong he's coming. He's meaning it. He's not just writing something down that, oh, it's just something, a lyric. This is just a song. No, you're gonna feel it, and that's how you're gonna build your crowd. So all you youngins, try to give us you, and then it's okay, auto tunes once in a while, but not to have all your songs on it because they want to feel you. When you go to perform,
I
you
agree.
want that crowd.
I agree. And that's real spill. That's where I was going with it next. You know what I'm saying? They do want to see. It's like letting that creativity come out. You don't want to sound one way. I try to change it up on a lot of songs. Like I said, some songs, beats make me feel a different way, and I'm gonna let it out. How does it come? And sometimes it's real deep from the heart. It might be sad, but other times you're gonna see me chucky and laughy, but you know, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was real spill what you're talking about. And I agree with you on that 100%. Real
Yes.
spill.
And I've been in the studio, you know, I've had studios, I own my own studio. And it's crazy because I see different people. Sometimes I pop in, pop out just to see like where the, you know, the younger generation is. But I like to be a mentor for them because I'm 43 years old. And you know, they'd be like, oh, she doesn't know she's a female, but I do know because I had record label. I was a manager of different artists, so you different characters, different personalities. So everyone was different, and I got to like adapt to it, you know, adjust to this one, adjust to that one. But you know, the younger generation, you really like to need to, excuse me, you need to believe in yourself more
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of great talent out there, and G Girl believes in you to coming
And,
out with your
and make
own.
that true, because Sonny do too.
See?
I believe in you.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
you know, trying to set a good role for them, you know, the younger generation. Like I said, going back, some cats didn't have that, you know, somebody to father and say, hey, this is what you should do or do that. I had to go out there and learn this and learn that. Thank God I'm still here. Rest in peace
Amen.
to all my homies that's gone, they ain't with me, but, you know, I figured it out. And once you find that key to the recipe, you keep it pushing and keep it cooking. Don't
Yep.
stop.
And you don't need to sell your soul. A lot of people say, oh, you got to sell your soul to make it. No, you do not have to sell your soul. You are your own artist. You just got to get someone that really believes in you. And, you know, if you need a question, you can contact me anytime. I'll be honest. You might not like the answer I give you, but I'm going to be honest with you. But,
That's
you know,
the
we need
way
to
to do
show this younger generation the opportunity how we didn't get taught. We had to learn everything on our own. So they can get, you know, a little head start. And, you know, like they think, you know, having the auto tone is the way to go on all their music. But in reality, it's we need you, we need you, like we need to feel it. You know, you want to feel the crowd because when you go to sell out a show, you want them to come there because if you can't let the crowd feel you, they're not going to waste their money on a ticket, and
it.
that's important to know.
Exactly. That's real. That's real. You said it all. Say no more. Let them know. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
It's like that. It's just like that. You know, you
Yes.
got to bring
and
that personality out.
And I love your music, Sonny. Like there was a couple of songs when I was going through some things. I was like, yo, I was listening to this when I was going through this. Remember when we were in the car when you were out here in Boston? And I said, oh man, I was like, this is you? And you're like, yeah, it says it's me. And you showed it on, you know, how your name comes across. I was like, damn, you have different voices. And a lot of artists cannot do that. Like their voice stays the same. And I commend you from the Iccy Show 1000% because you have different voices. And like you say, you go with the different beat or whatever the case may be. And, you know, you hit it off. And I'm glad to know that you're still gonna work on that beat. So make sure you, as soon as you lay something down on it, let me know, because my producer asked me and he couldn't think of your name. And Jesse, Colombian Dragon, if you're watching right now, so he is gonna get on that beat and lay it down. So whenever you do, just let me know so we can share it. We could tell people in the studio, and we'll tell them. But I'm happy that I brought you up here in Boston. We had a blast at Lella's birthday 2 years ago, and we got it in when you were out here. You were out here for about a week, and we had a good time. And you know, I'm glad God gave you another chance to walk. I was really scared when I kept calling you, like I still can't walk. I'm like, what? I'm like, you're lying to me. And
But you know what? You know what? I wouldn't sit still. And I messed it up a couple times because I wouldn't sit still. But you know what? It was like a blessing because when I did sit still, I got more stuff done than I was walking. It was crazy. But you know what? That's a way that God tell you sometimes you need to sit your butt down and slow down just a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it worked out at the end. So it was lightweight. It was a bad, but it was a blessing. Because I sat there and got in touch with myself like, all right, sit here. I'm sitting here, but hold up. I came up with this track. I came up with that track. Oh, and then shout out to Earn Money. That's my dude, Earn Money. He known out this way. You know what I'm saying? We rock like that. That's my fam. I love him to death. He came to the house and recorded me. Like, I'm going to bring it there, boom, then go back to the studio and fix it up. You
That's
know,
awesome.
I got hot freestyles coming out, all kinds of stuff, man. It's a shout out to American City, Ritchie County, Be Ready, Eli Nash. You know, we're going to keep it popping. Shout out to my dog, you know what I'm saying? That's his name. You know, Flames, a lot of cats out here, you know, that we link up with, you know, so it's much love, you know what I'm saying? Carlos, much love for him, showing me love, you know what I'm saying? And he got some tight songs too, I was feeling, so, you know, I got love for people, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. We're going to push and keep it popping.
Yo, when's the video coming out?
It should be out in about 2 weeks.
Okay, make sure you tag my page.
Oh, you know, I got you first. You know what I'm saying? Much love from y'all over there on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I love it over there. You know what I'm saying? A whole different vibe and shine. So, you know, your boy got love. You know what I'm saying? It's always love. Most deaf, because you showed me a good time. We came down there on the Chinese spot. Food was smacking, you know what I'm saying? So that was love, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So all them cats, everybody, rest in peace, Don Hazel, you know what I'm saying? Blessings. Because I know a lot of people probably, you know, were sad.
They prayed out. That's what I tell people. Don't give up in your God, because you know what? God does miracles. And, you know, unfortunately, sometimes he takes some of our close ones. But, you know, I look at as like, you know, for instance, Don Hazel, he was a legend in Boston, but you got to meet him when I brought you to Boston. And I'm glad you got to meet him. And I look at as before I was real devastated about it. And now I'm looking at as, you know what? He's up there watching my daughter. I had a daughter that passed away. So he's up there. He's getting turned up there to show them how he was down here. But he's turning up heaven because I know he'll be singing his music. I know he's going to be making his movies up there. And,
hey, you know what I liked it, though? He had that ambition. Like when you took me to his house and we sat in there, you know what I'm saying? The stuff he was showing me, the movies and stuff, he had that ambition. And I usually get a good vibe from a person the first time I meet them, and I knew, bossed up, rest in peace. And I appreciate y'all out there because y'all show your boy love, mad love. You know what I'm saying? I respect that.
That's right. I forgot I took you to his house too. That's crazy. Wow.
Yes,
Good
sir.
memory. Yeah, that's right. We did go to his crib. Wow.
Y'all show me some of the movie on there that y'all was working on. Or whatever.
Yes, yes, because our movie wasn't out yet, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It wasn't out yet. Yep, y'all was just doing it.
Wow, wow, wow. Memories, man. That's why I say I take a lot of pictures. People are like, why you always taking pictures? Because you know why? You never know when the person's gonna be gone. Unless you could go back. Because if you put it on your phone and that crashes and you lose your data, sometimes what are you gonna do? At least you have the picture for a memory. That's why I always get pictures developed and I have memories because I've lost a lot of people and my mind, sometimes goes in a depressive mode after I lose someone. But, I know Don Hazel would want all of us to bounce back. He wouldn't want us to be down. He would want us to keep going and going and get everything, out there. I know his godson's going to continue with the movies. T. Lopes is gonna be on that, with the movies going. Anyone that was doing a project with him, keep it going. Don't stop because he would want us to keep going. The only thing anybody that has connections to getting a mural in Don Hazel in Boston, let us know. We're trying to get that done or get him he deserved an award. He really did. And that's one thing.
That's what I tell. That's why I be telling people, man. Shout out. Show love to your peoples because you never know because tomorrow ain't promised. Feel me? So you got to show love and give your flowers to those that you look up to and learn from. They had that ambition. And, he's a great man. Like I seen, he was pushing and he loved music. I could tell that. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's
You were
God body
supposed to be
love.
on his track with him.
Yeah, exactly. In the movie too. But like I said, condolences to the family and all y'all down there hurting, you know what I'm saying? Your boy got love, much respect, you know what I'm saying? Condolences.
Thank you for everyone that donated to his GoFundMe. And next week is his funeral, so you can see the post on my page. We appreciate everyone that donated. That was real great. Everyone coming together in 1 week's time to get the funeral. Funerals are very expensive nowadays.
I know, man. When I seen that, man, I'm like, what? That's what I'm saying, because I felt kind of bad because I didn't get all the way to connect with him like that. You know what I'm saying? We would talk about it, but everybody had North and South going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, but he was blessed for everybody to meet him and for him to get his shine on, you know what I'm saying? So
he come in with his I would call him the pimp shoes. He would always be styling with those shoes, man. He would have the ones with the diamonds on it. He would have the ones with the snake skin on it. He had everyone
looking fresh to death, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the suits, fresh to death.
Yeah, he did. And Boston Black, DJ Black that was just on here, he actually grew up with him. So he's, in my eyes, DJ Black's a legend. I don't know if everyone is on the same page like me, but I've known him since 2008. And it's crazy because I see him still going as an OG for Boston. He always reps Boston. Every state he goes to, he's in Ohio a lot too. That's why I'm surprised you guys haven't connected. But you guys are gonna connect now. There's a reason, you know what I'm saying? No. So maybe there's God has plans for everybody, and as long as you stay consistent, the game is to stay consistent. Look at me, 430 interviews. This one's 430 today. And, I would never think I would have all those interviews. And I'm like, dang, time flew by. Really flew by.
Don't stop for no man.
No way. No way. That's why I started doing the Bible studies. My son wanted, we had a cookout. I don't know if you were aware, when I was on tour, I did a cookout for the kids on the block around here. And they turned around and they didn't know because I said, I said something about the Bible, and the one of the kids, my son's friend was like, who's God? And I'm like, what? how do you not know God? And then he didn't know what a Bible was. I was like, hold up, I need to start doing Bible studies. And I asked my minister, shout out to Minister Thomas. He had a loss too. My condolences. And so when I got the clearance from him about the Bible, he gave me the kids' Bible, and that's why I started to do the Bible studies on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m., tune into Bible studies. It's children friendly, and it's only about 20 minutes long. If I have a co-host on there, it's a little bit longer because I let them introduce themselves. But if you want to be a co-host anytime, let me know, and we'll get you on there.
No doubt.
And the reason why I do a children's Bible is because, these children need to know, it's easier for them to understand the word and how it breaks it down on things. But I mean, when we were growing up, we had Bible studies and we had CCD going on. Now you don't hear nobody doing any of that. And that's why these children are getting lost now. And it's sad, but we need to bring that back, and anybody wants to be a co-host on Tuesdays on my Bible studies, it's only like a 20-minute episode. And I'm going to keep on going. I want to actually go more a couple times a week on it, because I feel like it's making an improvement. And I see people that, they were going through some crisis and they gave up on God. But then when they started watching my Bible studies, they started changing back to God. And I feel like, God works in mysterious ways. So maybe I have to keep on going. And that's why I started doing the cooking show, because people inbox me, how do you make that? How do you make that? When I post my pictures for food, I love food. Those are my 3 passions. And,
yeah, because I'm straight about to try the lasagna thing. I seen it. It was looking spectacular.
Yo, I got 3 trays out today. My boy came up an hour. He lived like 40 minutes away. He came up and got a tray of that, and he just sent me the picture.
Exactly. He was on the car like, he's coming to get the lasagna. I'm telling you, hey, I'm a big pasta fan, no doubt.
So when you're coming to Boston again, I'll cook you up some food.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna take that up too, dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, don't turn away now, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and cook it up. No, but that was tight. I'm gonna try it too. I'm gonna try to do it. I'll follow your little steps and get in there and do my little Chef Boyardee thing, But oh yeah, I'm coming back to Boston soon.
I hope so.
Fact, I'm trying to get that cat. That's why I've been getting all this stuff, man, because stuff was piling up like that. And everybody like, oh man, why you ain't do da. I'm like, oh man, it's killing me, dog. My dude be calling like, hey, we down here in the studio, man. You want us to come and get you? I'm on crutches, like, nah, dog, I ain't about to risk it on the ice, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I ain't about to fall because I'm grabbing everything I could, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't sit still, but it was a blessing I sat my ass still because, like I said, fire about to jump. Somebody called a fire department, dog, because I'm about to drop something real. I'm dead serious. That's what I love. I love music, and I try to inspire cats, you know what I'm saying? And I learn stuff, too, as I go, So it ain't nothing to it but to do it like Nike. And I'm on push.
And I seen on your post the other day, you got pulled over, yo. And you want to talk about it or no?
I don't care. I'll tell you, because it wasn't nothing. See, it was, man, I don't know. These cops, man, sometimes they be on some other stuff. And the cop kind of knew who I was. And he kind of had that funny feel. First, it was like you was going too fast. Then it went, oh, you got some guns in the trunk, or you got this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing because a lot of people that do know me and they go past, and I'm out there on the car scratch, you know what I'm saying? I just start walking right, so he out there doing that, man. All I gotta do is say, I ain't gonna say it's because there's some good cops out there. But other than that, the ones I'll be like, fuck the police, dog, because I'm just like that on certain shit. And there's reasons why cats like me say that. Because that was so crazy. Go ahead,
you
baby.
dealt with it. You got, and then they knew you were an artist, so they thought they start acting harder and disrespecting, us. And you know, certain
Because you
people
know,
just,
it's certain cops out here. Like when I shot the video over in the neighborhood, they blocked it off for me, so I did the video, and I had a lot of the homies on there, and we did the video. So it is good cops, and they was like, "Oh, that was live. Good, keep it up." And they kept everybody out, and they let me do that. I mean, we had a whole little project thing jumping. You know what I'm saying? We barbecued and threw a big neighborhood party. So I got love for over there in the meadows, Silver Meadows. You know, sometimes I'll be over there. Like I said, there's much love for certain cops got, you know what I'm saying? They cool with
yes,
me to this day. You know, but the ones that be acting like assholes, dog, they can straight get one for real, because that was crazy, dog. So, I got respect for cops, certain ones that's doing their jobs
right.
on the right track. But ones that's on that bullshit, man, that shit gotta stop, dog. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's out of control. And I was just reading something the other day. George Floyd's niece got killed at 4 years old. Did you see that?
No,
I
I
don't know if
ain't
anybody's
peeped
aware
that
of
up.
that. Well, that was on the news, and it said it was on the news breaking, and it said it took 4 hours for them to go to the house. And the niece was only 4 years old, and that breaks my heart. 4 hours because they knew who the family was.
That's
And, my condolences to his family or the parents that lost, and that's sad because no police call should take 4 hours. I'm sorry, it should not.
that's crazy, man. It's
Yes. So
ridiculous.
there, I feel like, all the cops out there, let's unite with the people on the streets. Let's unite with your community. That's a major thing. My son's school, they had the female cops in the beginning of the year. I don't know if you've seen the live. I went live because I was shocked. There was these two cops. We were doing something with the kids, and they came out there and they showed love to the kids, and they actually interacted with the kids, and they started playing tug of war with them. And it was crazy because both cops, one on each side with the tug of war. So, they were showing the kids that it's okay. But like, they got to stay. We need good cops like that all the time, because these kids are going to be scared to call 911 when there's a family emergency, or if there's something going wrong. They're
They
not
won't
going to
know.
want.
They won't know. They won't know. Some kids could be in predicaments like that because they don't know that, maybe if I call them, maybe it might turn
Hurt.
around on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And,
yes.
and that's kind of crazy though, but it's real spill. Exactly what you're talking about. It's real.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
I hope that all cops start, really, uniting with everybody in the community, not just because you have a badge and a gun that it's okay to go crazy. No, like, we're humans. We're all humans. Life's too short. It's bad enough we got all these diseases popping out. Why not, come together? And I really wish that they really would like start really being how they used to be. I know people are scared to call 911, and it's like, why are you scared? But I understand why they're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I really hope that we can unite with them and they can unite with us and come together. That's important. So, Sonny,
Yeah.
let them know where they can find you, all your information. Are you looking for a manager, or you staying self-made, or what you want to do?
Well, right now I got like like a little manager. You know what I'm saying? They helping. I got a little street team, and we pushing. Like I said, I don't know. I'm looking for a bigger machine, but I'm gonna have my own label too, and using a bigger machine to put product out. But I'm always looking for help networking. When we network, I'm looking for help. I mean, I even got some jobs for you. We're gonna talk later about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's a couple things going on. Shout out to the homie Big Tank. He on the new Quiet Nigga album with Spice One and Rick Sigmund. So that's my dog. He do a lot of big stuff too. Shout out to homie. He keep it pushing. Big Tank. Hey, he be on his thing. He got his own drink out
Okay.
called called Big Splash. Big Splash Pops. So they got the cartoon characters, all the uh artists on there and stuff. So
Well, that's dope. dope. That's congratulations. That's awesome. I love that. I was
Yeah.
actually supposed to come on my alcohol, my own like bottle, Iccy Showw bottle, but the person kind of fucked me over. So I like to see people that keep the business going and keep it professional and don't take
So that
rain
cat,
for
boo hoo, whoever he is, boo hoo, bad business.
Yep,
We don't,
bad
we
business.
don't want no squares in our circle. We might murk you, golden grand.
Oh, he's spitting. He's spitting. Oh, look, you're gonna keep on spitting. I want to hear some more music from you.
You want to hear some more?
Yes.
Just spit something. All right, I'll
Yes.
spit something. Look, check this out. I'm a game of the greatest artists. I've been one of the toughest, so I had to close the market. Steams past the prices and go and get the target. I got this game in my hand and my clutches regardless. I'm a cat in the game of the world remain heartless. I don't give a fuck for my old track. Somebody farted. I'm just talking trash. I'm just freestyling acting silly, but your boy got more shit popping, dog. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I love to spit.
Something off the head, you know. I love
And
that.
yeah, now you gonna spit for me.
It's your girl Gigo. Welcome to the Iccy Showw. Getting so icy, so icy.
We might make you ice skate, yo. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it. You know I'm acting a clown.
It's
But
always
I
a
appreciate you having me on the show, though. That's love.
thank you. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure to having you. Let them know where they can find you. Let them know where they can, if they want to do a collab with you. All that. Let them know.
Instagram, you can see me up. It's Sonny Carneige, SonnyCarneige. Sonny Carnegie. So that's on everything. You can hear music on Spotify, all major platforms, all that. You can hit me up on Facebook, my email, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff will be connected up because I'm looking to reach and do songs with artists, you know what I'm saying? I love networking, like I said, because every artist got a different style, so your boy might get a flavor of that. And I'm gonna switch it up. You're gonna be like, oh, I know why they call this cat Voices, because I'm gonna, beats, that's the emotion. To the pain, I'm gonna write that music to. So I'm looking to network with anybody. I ain't hard to find. You feel me? So we're gonna keep that shit popping. When I come over there, we can set something up, try to set something up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, take money to make money. Let's get some shows going and see what we can get there. You feel me? But
Definitely,
that's here and there. We talking now. So it's going down. I ain't trying to cut you off. Just cut me off because sometimes I talk too much. You feel me?
I'm used to you by now. So Sonny, what's your Facebook? Let them know your YouTube.
Sonny Carnegie, YouTube, Sonny Carnegie, Carneig. Find me on all platforms and everything. And my email, Sonny Carnegie, one word, aka Voicez, with an EZ at the end.
Okay.
At gmail.com. You can always hit me in the email. If I don't respond in a day or two, don't worry, I'm gonna hit you back. Trust me, because your boy trying to push. So, and we got other business we're gonna talk about, because I know you got some stuff popping off down there too. So
Yes, definitely. I look forward to, seeing you in person again. Hopefully the next interview will be in person. And I hope you come to Boston ASAP. I know you're used to the snow, so I know you're taking it easy because of your knee. Of course you got to, because if you ever fall down.
I'm getting stronger and stronger. I'm getting stronger and stronger, baby. Baby girl, I've been through worse. I'm gonna keep it pushing. That's because I heard it like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So I want to set my ass still. God made me sit still and shit. I think bigger shit popped off for real, like the 4th of July. I ain't even bullshit, no cap.
Definitely. And if you got any artists that want to interview, let me know. I'm booked until May, but I do have a couple of cancellations. Just let me know.
I got you.
I appreciate you, Sonny. It's always love with you in the building. And I just want to give a couple announcements real quick before we get out of here. I appreciate everyone that supports the Iccy Show. Make sure you tune in this Tuesday, the 11th, with Christian at 6 p.m. And also, this is episode 430. And tune in on the 10th for Mula 3 times at 6 p.m. and the 13th with Blue and Postman at 6 p.m. And don't forget, this Wednesday, I will be in Brooklyn, New York at DTF Radio with Burger G, their 2-year anniversary. So we're going to get turned up. I'm going to show them how Boston gets turned up in New York.
Congratulations to both of y'all.
Thank
Both
you.
of y'all ladies. Much love. Strong women power. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Just as strong as the king. You feel me? That's what we're looking for.
A king can't survive without a queen, and a queen can't survive without a king. And I wore my king shirt for you today.
Much love.
I appreciate you once again. It's your girl, G Girl. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I-E Brown. If you want to link with this man, link with him. He's doing major moves in Ohio, but he's willing to travel. The price is right. And also make sure you get a feature with him. And congratulations on your movement. It's been 2 years since I had you on here, and I'm grateful you're here, and I'm glad you're walking. Amen to that. And stay healthy out there. Everyone, wear your masks up so we can stop spreading this, you know. Wear your mask, even if the says no mask, wear your mask up. That's important. My condolences to anyone that lost anyone. Congratulations to all the engagements that are happening. I'm so happy to see real love still exists. A lot of you guys been getting engaged recently. Shout out to Tony Lopes from Boston 617 recently. She said yes. Congratulations. And congratulations. Had a baby. And happy birthday if it's your birthday, or happy anniversary if it's your anniversary. Have a blessed night. God bless. Drive safely tomorrow. Big storm coming in Boston.
Hey, don't forget to hit my inbox box with dude's info.
Oh, DJ Black, I got you. I got you. He actually already hit me up. I seen it lighten up. So I got you. I'm gonna send it. And also Matt Connaughton from 95.3 FM. I don't know if you see me on IPM Nation. Submit your music. I'll send you all that too.
I appreciate it, dude.
All right. Have a blessed day, King. I appreciate you. Much love and respect.
Much love to you too. Respect.
Good night.